Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? I'm Ace Prestige, and welcome to what is now episode 3 of my MyGM series. Things are beginning to heat up. If you watched last episode, you saw me get absolutely demolished in my first game, unfortunately. But I actually simmed the next 10 games. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to play once every 10 games. So I played a game, then I'll sim 10, and then I'll play a game, then I'll sim 10. So let's just look and see how I did in the 10 games I simmed. Honestly, I was actually a bit surprised because I lost so badly when I controlled the team myself. And then looking at how my team did when I simmed, we actually didn't do bad. I mean, we beat some good teams. We beat the Clippers, we beat the Warriors, we even beat the Trailblazers, even though we lost to them the week after, or the game after, I'm not quite sure. Only we played them back to back, my bad. But as you can see, we actually beat some top level teams. So our current record is 6-5. We are second in the Pacific standings. Not sure how I feel about that at this point. Like I said in my previous videos, it would be nice to get a high draft pick since there are so many great players that are coming up in this draft. You guys missed me. The scout came and asked who I want to scout. I think I told him like Marcus Smart, Andrew Wiggins, Julius Randle, and Jabari Parker. Those are the 4 I told him to focus on. Of course, there's other great players like Exum, James Young, but you can only pick 4. So those are the 4 I chose for my scout to focus on. But I'm not going to be playing a game this episode. I'm not going to be simming any games. I am going to make some trades. I realized that I have to do something about this roster. The owner wanted me to improve it somewhere by the middle of the season. Not sure if that's really going to happen. He also wanted me to trade for a draft pick. So we are just going to see what we can get. But before we do that, let's check out the stats of my players in the past 11 games that we've played. So let's just see statistics. Here we go. Nah, I want to find my team. Alright, here we go. Team. Nah. I'll be back when I get this. Alright, sorry about that, guys. So as you can see, I managed to find the stats. It took me a while. It's not as intuitive as it's been in the past for the 2K games. It actually takes some looking around if you've never played the game mode before to find the stats. Or maybe that's just me. I don't know. Please don't hate me in the comments. But as you can see, Rudy Gay is our leading scorer, which surprises me a little bit only because when the coach asked me to switch the sim control, I picked the feed DeMarcus Cousins down in the post because I thought he'd be our most viable scoring option. I mean, he's not that far behind. He's only 0.3 points below Rudy Gay. But still, I am a bit surprised not to see him higher up there. Ben McLemore also doing pretty good for his rookie season. I think starting him and playing him over 26 minutes a game is working out pretty well. It worked out pretty well in the first game that I played, and I think we are going to continue with that. So let's move on. Offensive rebounds. Carl Landry, and even in the rebounds, he's doing very nice even though he's only playing limited minutes a game. You know, I thought he was going to be an absolute scrub, but he's actually a much better defender and rebounder than I previously assumed. And not surprisingly, DeMarcus Cousins does lead the team in rebounds per game. That really shouldn't surprise anyone. I mean, he's got a 98 overall rebounds, so that doesn't surprise me in the least. Moving on to assists, Isaiah Thomas leads by far with 4.2. The next closest, DeMarcus Cousins with 1.1. You would think some more guards would be above DeMarcus, but I guess that is not the case. Of course, your starting point guard should lead the team in assists. I mean, that is generally what coaches and owners expect of their starting point guard. And so I'm happy with that. I'm just not happy seeing like McLemore's assists, Gay's assists. They should be above DeMarcus Cousins. Your starting center shouldn't have a higher assist number than the other guards on the team. So we might have to look for better guards to put on this team right now. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Steals, Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay looks like he has been killing it on the defensive end. And it's a shame because when I'm commentating the games, I say the players' last names. I hate saying Gay, as bad as that sounds. And blocks per game, he's also leading that. The first game I played with him, he had 5 blocks, and I was blown away by that. And let's see turnovers. Poor Isaiah Thomas leading the team in turnovers. That's honestly too bad. Partly that is my fault, considering I think I had 6 or 7 with him in that first game that we played. But So maybe it's all my fault. All right, And field goal percentage. Reggie Evans leading the team. Reggie Evans has got a 99 rebound. That's pretty good. I did not notice that. I would be interested to see how many shots he's actually taking. He's only averaging 0.5 points a game. He's probably taking like 1. Or that doesn't even make sense because we played 11 games, so it wouldn't be 0.5. But you get the point I'm trying to make. He probably really hasn't taken that many shots. So this statistic really doesn't mean much. Out of the starters, Rudy Gay has the highest field goal percentage. I think that's what we really have to look at. And he's followed very, very closely by DeMarcus. Once again, players who attack the basket, players who play in the post are usually going to have a higher field goal percentage than guards who shoot on the outside and stay behind the arc. Our 3-point percentage, Rudy Gay leads that too. Again, let's see how many let's see if we can check how many he's actually taken. I really doubt that it's that much. Yeah, he's 9 for 17. So that's pretty good shooting thus far. He's followed by Ray McCallum and Jimmer, gotta pick that up. So once again, this really isn't that surprising to me. Free throw. We look like we're actually, some of us are doing good free throw shooting, but then you get down here, people are shooting at 500. DeMarcus Cousins at 625. Oh man, he's got to step that up. He's actually not a bad free throw shooter for a big man, so I don't know. Something's gonna ride there. And Rudy Gay is also leading the team in minutes per game. That may explain why his stats may be a little bit inflated compared to other players. Let's see, Quincy AC, like I said in the first or second video, I don't remember, he's a scrub. It doesn't matter if he's injured. He's only playing 1.3 minutes per game.